welcome guys, welcome to the first video of Exclusion. Yes, it's a Photoshop tutorial of how to make your own background on YouTube, and very simply. So, if you're new to Photoshop, this is Photoshop CS6. You have older versions, CS5, CS4. It will work on that too, but maybe it will go a bit different, and maybe it will have a less good result, but that just depends. I have Photoshop CS6 and I recommend you to download that. So what you want to do and how you want to start out is by making a gradient. A lot of the times this is what you do first. No, Brian, do not add a layer. No, we go to gradient. So we go to gradient. I failed right there. Then you want to choose the kind of gradient you want from the presets, and you change the color to what you like. Then what I like to do is put it on radial, make the scale higher, so it gets this nice effect with the light color inside, with a very big flare, and then darker colors on the sides. So you want to drag this under your YouTube layout, which exists from those pieces. And now, you want to add decorations. You can do this with brushes, images, whatever you want. So, if you want to do it with brushes, you first gotta install brush packs, because normal brushes of Photoshop don't really look that good. So, I'm gonna tell you how to install those where to install those brush packs. So you basically go here to your computer, to the disk where Photoshop is installed, and you want to go to Program Files. You want to go to Adobe Photoshop, Presets, and Brushes. And this is where you paste all your brush packs in. You can just for brush packs, you can just search Google and type in brush packs, blah blah blah, and whatever you like. So when you have got a super cool brush pack like this one, you want to start making some cool decorations. So let's start. So when you have your brush pack like this, you can add in some random effects by making a layer, which you do here. And always have the layer under YouTube layout, and above your gradient. Stupid me. So you can add in some cool effects, and then boom, cool. But hey, I want to do the same effect, but then on the other side. How the fuck do I turn this brush around? That's, ladies and gentlemen, I have a solution for. This is to flip the X angle, just to basically turn it around. And this is to flip the Y angle, so it turns around, and so you can turn it around even more. Whoa, 3D. So go on 0. And let's add the effect on the other side. This is really simple. You can make it much more detailed, but don't forget to not add too many details, because YouTube can't handle everything. And also keep in mind that when you paste it on YouTube, it will look like this. As you can see, it looks a lot bigger than like this. So also keep in mind that on YouTube the images will look slightly worse. I'm just saying. Okay, now what you want to do is add in another gradient, but now a different one. One that goes like this. This kind of gradient. More like this. You can choose. Gradient that goes here from black to fully non-visible color, because you have to lower this opacity. The opacity is this block thingy above here. You want to lower this to 0 on the other side, so there's no color at all here, so it completely see-through, so it looks nice. Now you want to have the fade out, not on the gradient, not under the YouTube layout, but above it, so it goes over the whole thing. Looks a lot nicer. It looks cool. So if you want to, you can also add an image, and you do this by just copy an image. That's simple. You can understand that. You can understand that part. Control V. Here you have a knife. Just an example of what you can add. To delete this, the white background with the quick selection tool. I mean the magic wand. Yeah. Now you have those weird jagged lines that look ugly. You cannot fully get rid of them. You can, but that takes a damn long time. What is easier to do, what I find easier to do and nicer, is right click on the layer, blending options. This is where you add effects to the layer itself, so everything in the layer has this effect added to it. So I always like to add another glow, but make it suit the background more, not too much, or you will see those jagged lines more. Then I always like to add an inner glow. You increase the size of that too. Make it red again. So you can see it already looks nicer. And if you add a satin on the red background, bam, you've got a fucking nice looking knife. So you add it where you want. You can turn it around by doing this, going to the side and dragging your mouse. So if you want it like this, if you want it like this, I think for this time I want it like this. And finally, to finish your background off, you can add in some text. So for this time, Pure Die, a name I frequently use in games. Again, don't make the font or the letters look too big. You can turn this around the exactly same way as images and other things. You want to drag it to a nice place. You don't want to make it the same color, so you make it slightly lighter. No, you can make it red, not that red. The story of maybe you can make it black, but it's a bit gray, so it's nicely visible above those thingies. No, this doesn't look that good, but this is just an example of what you can do. So if you're happy with your results, you can go to File, Save As. First save it, always save it as a Photoshop document, so you can always edit it if you don't like it. If you start disliking it after a while, that's what happens to me all the time. Then you can, if you're really happy and shit like that, you can save it as JPEG, save it, and then upload it to YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys.